In this lecture, we're going to give a quick overview for the members and fans on Rammstein, who has been the artist that we've featured all team block. If you're a member, you know every single team session during German body comp has been Rammstein, the famous proletariat German rock band. We're going to cover a brief history of the band, get into some specifics. We'll move into a SWOT analysis between Rammstein's strengths and Allegiate's strengths, and we'll talk about that key piece right there in the middle. I want to talk about the core pieces of the band, and we've got 6 co-founders that started with the band in 1994. It's been basically the same exact lineup since they started. And then a key piece here, I think, on their success is their commitment to physical fitness. When you see pictures of this band, when you watch the performance, I mean, these guys are rocked up. The keyboardist goes on a treadmill as he's playing. He's literally walking on a treadmill. The lead singer, Till, I've got a picture. See here, really thick neck, commitment to strength. Holding these instruments for long periods of time is not easy. And then just another quick visual here for the audience. Those are eagle wings with fire, and you can see right there in the back as well, the keyboardist is walking on a treadmill. Let me just talk about the Spotify plays chart in Los Angeles. So you can see here, this is Los Angeles, the region. This is directly from Spotify. Plays are up here on the y-axis, and on the x-axis, we have months. And you can see there's 2 giant spikes here in the Spotify playlist for Rammstein. This right here is where we are right now, January 2023, attributed, I think, most likely to the aggressive amount of times that Allegiate plays it, because you can see there's just really a lot of noise, but definitely 2 outstanding variables there. And then the other spike here, slightly lower than 2023. It was the first time that we played Rammstein all month during German body composition training. Let's just close this lecture out with a quick SWOT analysis. We've got strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Here on this side of the whiteboard, we have Rammstein. We've got a big rock sound, humongous rock sound, an intimidating aesthetic. You know, you see this band and God, they stand for something right when you see it. Known in the industry for massive pyrotechnics, some of the best in the industry, and really inspiring when you see that live performance. And then I want to underline this one here, authenticity. These are key strengths, really no weaknesses or threats for Rammstein's. We're just strong on the S's and strong on the O's here. And then on the other side of the whiteboard here, we've got Allegiate's SWOT analysis here. We've got a die-hard fan base first and top with 3 locations in LA. I mean, it's just something palpable. You can really feel it. Number 2 here is we've got program. These things are dialed out months, frankly, years in advance. And really, you could maybe even connect that back to the duration that Rammstein's been around, the intention they put into their albums. Same thing on our program design here. As we'll calibrate over here in a second. And then lastly, the focus on strength training. In a world really saturated with cardiovascular options, focusing in on strength has definitely been a strength and opportunity for Allegiate, which brings us here, kind of closing and rounding out the lecture here, is the interlap of this Venn diagram between Rammstein and Allegiate. And this is the zone that we want to be in. Members, I hope you found this helpful enough to give some context really why we are playing the exact same playlist at the exact same time for every single class that you've been in. And if you're getting a little Rammstein fatigue, don't worry, that's really a natural part of the process. But hopefully this context and history will really round that out and give you a bit more of an idea of how this all fits in to the bigger picture.